This is going to be an interesting one. I'm a little bit worried just given all the things that have happened before, and we're not even going to go. Yeah, we're going. Lights out, and here we go, guys. CSR Grid 1 has started officially in F1 2020. Snipes gets a great start. Boom looks like he might be fighting it back. A lot of guys weaving around in the background right now, trying to find good grid position. Everybody's got to be careful. Into turn 1, he's going to go down the inside. Let's see if there's any contact. Yes, there is. Dan is around. Dan. And we have a yellow flag in sector 1. Luckily, no safety car. As we saw on lap 1 of CSR Grid 2. We do have a couple changes in position. Let's pull that up for you guys so you can take a quick look. Right now, big winner, SLR Scopes up into the points, starting in 14th. Yeah, it's always a small win. Yeah, let's see out of the guys who started out back. So Scopes, by the way, keep an eye on SLR Scopes. He's made up 4 spots only on the medium tires. If he can make those last, he's going to be in for a good show here. Back to the action right now. Field is not really spreading out too much. Looks like everyone has gotten away safely except for Dan. So far the racing is clean. Yeah, I'm surprised. Russian track limits just absolutely no matter which way you spin it. Is some wing damage though. Someone up front has some wing damage, I think. Leaders now. Brownie Brown doing a great job of keeping up with Boom and Snipes as he stands. And look at this. This is just a pure train going around Russia right now. We have a whole string of cars. The whole field is all together right now. All within DRS range of each other. No one is out of that second window. It's almost impressive. So things off to a great start here. Harry West does have wing damage, so the Renault's going to be struggling with the Williams of... Yeah, and in this game we already can tell that wing damage, dirty air, they're all going to be issues. As Raz tries to send a move up the inside there, that's not the spot I would have gone for. But he's got it done. I think he's going to have it done around the outside, and that's a great move. Oh, and he's lost it on his own. CSR West has lost it on his own into the roll there. He just spun out. He's required to go to the track. We have to have a safety car. Yep, we have to. And that was crazy. I don't think Raz touched him. I think CSR West just lost the car. I think he lost the car. We had a clear view of that on the stream there. It looked like Raz had already made it around the outside pretty cleanly. I'm not sure if he just got a little bit of dirty air or was thrown off, but yeah, that is CSR West done out of this one early. Safety car is out. Let's see if anybody decides to box. Yeah, here we go. Boys slowing down the pack up front. Snipes and Boom going to be looking to get away quickly here. They don't want any business with the rest of the field, and I don't blame them. I am going to do a little bit of looking into the driver telemetry later on in the race here, just to see and explain a little bit more about the overtake button, what the battery looks like in terms of looking after it for a whole race. As we have gotten back underway to racing here, it looks like Boom and Snipes decided to get an early move on, and that's Brownie Brown right into the chicane there. I imagine he's going to pick up a warning for that one. Yeah, Raz caught a little bit napping for sure. Not too bad though. Munjako seems to be worse off. Someone... Oh yeah. I'm not sure what happened. Smates must be having trouble with the car. I think he lost that one on his own. He was running down the dead last, so he would have had to collide with someone. Otherwise, Dan just picked up 3 seconds there, and it's looking like it could rain at any moment. Seriously, overcast conditions here at Sochi, but we'll take the word for it. You see Boom And Snipes here really pulling away early. Already almost out of the DRS window, but Brownie Brown is hanging around for now. He's going to be coming under pressure behind him, and there's someone dropping down the field. That's DZ Damo. Looks like he may have had a moment in Sector 2. He's got all of his belongings. No, he doesn't. Missing a couple end plates is the racing point. He's going to find himself down the board. Yeah, that's Dan out. Dan is out. BSC is out on track. Dan is out in Sector 3 there. Luckily, only a BSC this time. Most of the field is still together. It looks like we're back to racing here. DC Raptor, 3 seconds multiple warnings there. And someone did pick up a drive-through. I missed who that was though. Damo has officially retired from this one. He's in the pit lane and done. Racing point of Smates is very far behind at this stage. Mun has caught up to Brownie Brown and Multi in the battle for the podium. And this is the battle that I want to be watching here. The Alpha's close. Popped in front. He has lost a little bit of time to Snipes in Sector 3 so far. But right on that second gap window. And Boom sets the quickest lap of the race so far. That's a 34 on the board. We got a lot of guys in the pit lane. That's Snipes, Munjokla, Scopes, and Raz all into the pits, and this is going to be a big lap, a very important lap for Boom, who has literally no ERS left in the tank. He's got to put in a bomber of a in-lap here if he wants to come back out ahead of the Mercedes of Snipes. Into the pit lane is the Renault, so now we're going to hop on board back towards the front of the pack. That's going to be Snipes and Munjokla. Snipes 3 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, Munjokla seems to have fallen off Snipes just a little bit here. Raz, I'm not sure what happened to Raz, really. I felt like Raz is losing out some time here. Okay, and here comes Snipes up the start-finish straight. I see Boom. Is he going to get out ahead of Boom? It's going to be a close one, but I think Boom is ahead. And yep, Boom is ahead. Nope. Boom is well ahead here. So the undercut not paying off for the Mercedes of Snipes, and picks up a 3-second time penalty. Right now, Boom is looking to be in much better shape than the Mercedes. Just Smates losing it on his own there. He is into the wall in Sector 1. We're unfortunately not going to get a shot of that. But by the way, this is huge. This is huge for CSR Multi. I can't undersell this. He's going to get into the pit lane. He's going to get a fresh pair of mediums, and he might even come out. He might even come out in the top 5. You see on our graphic there on the right, pit window is open for a one-stop strategy. You can hook up the mediums right now, and you should be good till the end. Where's Boom going to come out? This is going to shake up the whole grid right here. Boom does get back by. Let's see if Snipes can get back by Multi. It's going to be close on the pit lane exit. Nope, he's not going to get by. It doesn't look like it, at least. Nope. And Snipes is going to have to let Multi go. That's going to be it for the Mercedes battle until we resume the action here. Let's see if DC Rapid has gone for a pit stop yet. I don't think he has. No, he's not. Seemingly a lot of lag from those guys. So here goes the rest of the pack. It seems to get away cleanly here, which is a good sign. Mun has snuck by CSR JD on the restart. Alfa Romeo of Mun. Alfa Romeo of Mun. moving up into 13th. JD now brings up the back of the field. Let's check in though. Looks like Boom has gotten by Rapid, and that's important for Boom. He's going to have to hope that Rapid holds up the rest of the field. Rapid seems to be really struggling, not only on traction, but in terms of his connection. And look at that, Boom in just 2 corners. He's pulled out a pretty significant gap. DC Rapid is lagging literally everywhere right now. Snipes 3 seconds, and I would imagine he's going to be thrown off by the car ahead of him. NG Pez gets a 3 as well there, and the Mercedes Multi looks like he almost got touched in the back by NG Pez. Brownie Brown is in the mix of that fight as well. Scopes, though, is falling off the back just a little bit. His medium is not up to where they were at the start of this one. He's going to get overtaken by Harb, I think, into the corner here. Let's see if Harb makes the move, and he does. Gets by. Oh, and that looks like Scopes in front right on plate damage. He touches the back of the Haas there, and that's going to let the Alfa Romeo capitalize. That's ABR Skills. Gets squeezed by the Red Bull, and you can just see Scopes struggling mightily to keep the car in a straight line here. If you are behind Scopes, this is not what you want. Look at Harb already pulling out the gap. Boom, 3 second added on once again. Look at that. Snipes can't get by Rapid. He's struggling to get by Rapid. He's going to have to get it done on the straightaway here. I think DC Rapid going to let him go? No. Snipes has to hold position once again. This is huge for Boom, especially with the time penalties that he has in his name right now. Phil picks up 3 seconds there. He's running right on the edge of the points. He can't afford too many of those going forward. Raz right now fighting in the Williams to get back in the mix here. We're half. Things looking good so far for Team Mercedes, staying out of trouble and managing to keep the pace up on the Rapid here. Give credit to DC Rapid. Even though he's lagging quite a bit, his pace looks good. Here goes Snipes, though, for a move to the inside, and he's going to get it done this time. The AlphaTauri is not going to have too much to fight back with, and as you can see, he's pulled off to the side there. As DC Rapid, actually, I think what we just saw DC Rapid do was avoid a time penalty. I think he went around the pylon and didn't pick one up. That's actually the smartest thing. I've never seen anybody do that before. Has anybody else thought of that? Leave me a note in the chat. So never thought. As you can see, DC Rapid has let the Mercedes of Multi sneak past. Oh, and Snipes has a moment. Snipes has a moment. He's going to let Multi by now. Brownie Brown's looking for the move, though, on DC Rapid. He gets it done past the AlphaTauri. Now his teammate is up next to get it done. Oh, and the AlphaTauri gets a lot of oversteer on the exit there. NG Pez. Gotta be careful not to pick up wing damage. Battery is just gone and done with for DC Rapid here. Is he still on medium tires? Yes, he is. Probably going to be boxing either this upcoming lap or the one after. Let's see what happens, what his strategy would be. Scopes is clearly falling way down the field here. That's not good for him. He still has to go in for his pit stop, so he's going to be coming out very far behind the field. That's NG Pez looking up the inside of the AlphaTauri, who's lagging dramatically across the map. It looked like he was headed for the wall. Regains his track position, but Pez looks like he's going to get it done this time around the outside. Has the inside line for this next corner. The AlphaTauri is practically pushing him through, and Rapid picks up 3 more seconds in the process, but Pez has gotten the move done, and now Skills and Rapid are going at it behind him. Snipes and Multi getting their own little gap, and Skills has gotten the move done. Rapid appears to have had a moment. So now this group going to try to hunt down the Mercedes pack if they can. That gap is right around the 2-second barrier. I don't think it's going to be easy, but it's definitely doable. Mercedes don't fight too much. Fight here. Boom. We'll give some FaceTime to Boom for just a moment here on the start-finish straight. He is off in a league of his own, and that's Multi getting overtaken by his teammate down the main straightaway here. Snipes hops up into second place. Brownie Brown now looking like he has the pace over his teammate. NG Pez coming under attack from ABR Skills in the Alfa Romeo. Marvin Phil just a couple of seconds back. And we've got Keystone, Alfisti, Raz, CSR JD, DC Rapid, and Scopes, who has finally gone into the pit lane. And Scopes is going to come out nowhere near the field here. Just an unlucky strategy call to go with the medium tires. As the leader of the group, ABR Boom, is really cruising now. He doesn't seem to have any issues, although this, as we know, is typical Boom make a mistake time. So we'll give him his peace and quiet up front, let him work his way to the win as Skills finally can get down the inside of the McLaren there, past NG Pez. And now he is fighting for fourth place with Brownie Brown. That gap from Brownie up to the Mercedes has grown. It's now 2.9 seconds. A considerable amount of the first stint. As not looking particularly pacey in the Williams right now. I think he's going to start feeling some tire issues pretty soon. Let's see if that plays a factor at all. Got no ERS in the tank. He's used every ounce of it. As JD. Let's see where Raz stands with his. Doing a little bit better. He's managed 33% survival rate in the tank there for a little while longer. So we're going to switch over to the battle that is between the Alfa Romeo and the McLarens. These guys all looking like they're stuck on the same pace, but Skills this time has the move in his hands if he wants to get it done here. Is he going to dummy him with the ERS? It looks like he's got an overtake, has turned it down now. He's going for the inside line into the corner here, sticks the nose in, and kind of wisely backs off, trying to keep that one. But smack into that wall. Yanni Yans is here. Yanni Yans has lost DRS on his teammate, but I'd still say he's clear enough of Brownie Brown, Skills, and Pez to get a decent result here. And I don't think he has too many penalties on the board, if I'm not mistaken, either. As we see Skills losing out here. Is he going to lose out to both McLarens? NG Pez has the outside line. Let's see if the McLaren helps him out here by covering off Richie Skills, and he's going to. That's going to be, ooh, but a nice play from the Alfa Romeo there to keep it around the outside. What a job by ABR Skills to keep that car on track. Well done, sir, to take as much as you can and use it. NG Pez has picked up 3 more seconds on penalties. It's going to hurt him in a couple laps time, but for now, still comfortably in 6th place. He does have a Haas of Harv about 2 seconds behind. There he is on screen. The top is Harv. Scopes has picked up 3 more seconds. Obviously in a tough position. Was the Red Bull driver starting on mediums and really losing out to the safety car on lap 10. Gave all the soft runners a fresh pit stop as we see Skills makes up the position once again down the sector 2 straightaway. He's got the inside line here, and I'm assuming Brownie Brown is going to let him go, and yes, he has. McLaren driver says, we got a long straightaway coming up in about 2 seconds. I'm just going to wait for you. Or the extra top speed, which on the straightaway like Russia as Brownie Brown. What a move down the inside there. He almost got away with it. Does bump into Skills a little bit, and that's going to put a gap between them. But wow, nice move late on the brakes there from Brownie Brown. Looking like a shade of Daniel Ricciardo. With the way that things have been going for McLaren so far this season, I would not be surprised to see a McLaren 5 and 6 at any race at this point in time. Brownie Brown, 3 seconds there, multiple warnings. Gotta be. Anyways, we still have good action going on track here, which is nice to see. For the most part, other battles have cooled off. It looks like Raz has lost out to DC Rapid. Is well behind at this stage of the race. He's not going to be finishing in the points today, is Raz. As Rapid overtakes Keystone Alfisti. Did he have a moment, Alfisti? Let's see if we can go on these tires. Rapid. You see, it looks like Brownie Brown has been overtaken by his teammate. NG Pez slots through, and now Skills is coming under a quick attack from both McLarens. Who's going to get the move done? It looks like Brownie Brown backs out of it early there. Doesn't even want any part of that battle, and that's going to allow NG Pez the opportunity to get back up into 4th. Oh, and Brownie Brown too late on the brakes there. He just picks up wind damage, going to the back of his teammate, and that's going to allow Harv the opportunity to get back in the mix. Now we got a 4-way battle for 4th position. ABR Skills leads that train. I wonder if anybody else. Doesn't look like Phil is close enough. I don't think he's going to be able to make up the time in this one. There he is in the background. Still running comfortably in 8th, so a good result for Phil considering he started at the back of the grid on this occasion. But Harv now coming through to join the fight for P4. And I'm not sure where Harv stands with penalties. I believe he might have 1 or 2, but Brownie Brown definitely has a couple as we see him and Phil pick up an additional 3 seconds each for using the track limits a little bit too generously. And we only have 4 laps to go here, so things yet to happen. As you can see, Brownie Brown now struggling for pace without that front wing. He's already half a second plus off the back of his teammate. Harv locking up there, and Raz 3 seconds of time penalties added on to his race time. As you can see, been completely dropped by Keystone Alfisti. But imagine Raz has pretty much burned through the tires at this point, given the way he was driving earlier. The one up Harv now, ABR Boom. He's got that 10.4 second lead now, so let's keep in mind, lead still 8 seconds for Boom, no more. Which means he is looking good if he can keep the gap. As Multi gets by his teammate, Snipes. Snipes looks like he's not here. Snipes may have lagged out of the session. You see Brownie Brown and Harv right off the back of Mr. Skills here. They're going to have to do their best to keep it clean, gentlemen. Keep it clean, and you're going to get a good result today, I promise you. Brownie Brown and NG Pez both have used the track pretty aggressively, so this could be a 4-5 finish for Skills and Harv. We'll see, though. We're going to check back in at the front. As you can tell, Snipes has sadly departed from this race. Let's see if we can get Snipes. As you can see, oh wait, Snipes has just rejoined us. And Snipes has rejoined us just in time to check out this battle. There's, the deltas are completely gone. I can't see the gaps. I can't see the gaps between anybody right now. That's pretty strange. Anyways, we'll power on. The gaps, they're going to come in here. On this lap, Snipes is back in, and guess what? Snipes has joined this 5-man train. ABR Skills, Brownie Brown, and Harv back behind. And, we're going to see the DRS pop open here. That McLaren, he is pulling up on Snipes right now, and Snipes back just in time to keep his P3 spot on the table. Let's see if he finishes it. He's out, but it's going to be ABR Boom by a mile in this one. 12.5, the gap back to Multi. And congratulations to him on a dominant round 1 performance, to say the least. Multi is going to pick up 2nd place points, I believe, for the first time in his career, tasting the podium. So congratulations to the Mercedes driver. And then Snipes, NG Pez, ABR Skills, Brownie Brown, and Harv all still have something to say about this on the final lap. They're down the back straightaway here. Is anybody going to get by? Let's see. Doesn't look like NG Pez is close enough. But Brownie Brown is. He makes a move to the inside of ABR Skills, and he gets the move done. He gets the move done on the final lap, heading into 2nd here. ABR Skills has fallen behind. I think if I'm smart and I'm Skills, I'm just going to say, you know what, take the position. I know you have more time penalties than I do. And just cruise home. Just cruise home here in the Alfa Romeo. Let's see where everybody comes. But across the line is ABR Boom, as well as CSR Multi. Here comes Snipes, who takes the win, actually. How is that possible? Doing that many time penalties. Multi drops down. Skills, Harv, NG Pez, Brownie Brown, DC Rapid. That can't be right. That cannot be right that Snipes wins this one. How many time penalties did the rest of the field have? Keystone Alfisti finishing in 10th. He rounds out the final points just barely off of his teammate DC Rapid at the end of that one. Harv with a photo finish with ABR Skills there, and I think we're going to get something in the chat here from somebody about the end of this one. I'm a little bit confused as to how Snipes did not get that many. That's just, I don't think that's accurate, to be honest with you. I think maybe that's a glitch for coming back into the game. We'll have to see. I'll try to keep you guys posted on that one. Monty Stream says, GG, appreciate you, buddy. Make sure you drop a follow if you haven't yet, guys. Drop a subscription if you can. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free to subscribe to us. And this way you make sure you're never missing out on the action. Driver of the day, according to the game, goes to ABR Skills. Let's take a look at the final rundown, though, and we'll get a good idea of, one, if Snipes really won this one, and two, if who our driver of the day vote is going to go to. As we see here, congratulations to Snipes being on the top step of the podium. Boom and Multi as well. And we'll just fast forward here to the final standings from this one today. And yeah, see a 104. That's not accurate. So Snipes didn't actually win this one, guys. I would reckon Snipes came wherever. We'll have to see where Snipes actually finished and then do the math backwards, because that's just a glitch in the game for him coming back into the lobby. I would imagine, though, given where Skills and Harv were in terms of penalties, he probably would have been behind them, maybe P5, P6. So we'll keep an eye, and we'll keep you posted in the chats as well. But there's your final results today, guys. Boom is going to actually end up taking the win on this one. CSR Multi, who gets the fastest lap? That's going to be DC Rapid will take fastest lap for a 33.9, even though it says it's Snipes, Boom, Multi, Skills, Harv, NG Pez, Phil, Brownie Brown, DC Rapid, Keystone, Alfisi wrapping up the top 10, JD Scopes, Raz, Munjakwa, and a couple other guys down here. We got Smates, Damo, Dan, and CSR West. They are not going to see the end of this one, but a good race from everybody here in CSR Grid 1. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. Tier 2 had a good race earlier, and Tier 1 really followed up and delivered today. We will be back next, probably on Friday, potentially earlier in the week, for open lobbies on this account. But in the meantime, too, make sure you're checking out a couple of the personals. A lot of guys doing their best to push some F1 2020 content. I know FRA Stubbsy has been up there big time lately. I have as well. ASAP AC19. We got ABR Bowen, Red Mist. We got Rapid Gamer 49, the CSR and HSA Twitch accounts as well, guys. Make sure you're checking those out, dropping a follow to all of them so you don't miss the action from American British Racing. I've been your host, guys, ASAP AC19 on Twitch, aka ABR Baraps. Thank you so much for tuning in. That was the Russian Grand Prix. Congratulations to Boom on taking the victory, as well as Multi on his first podium. Guys, again, tune in next time, and thanks for sticking with us for this one.